Okay guys, we are going to practice finding the area of a rectangle using whole numbers. Okay. So, just like in class, we need to find the area and the perimeter of a shape. If we start with whole numbers, we need to use our equation. So for perimeter, it is the length plus the length plus the width, or 2 lengths plus 2 widths. So in this case, it is 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 5, which is 22. Let's call these centimeters. And then area, we also need to use our equation, but the area equation is length times width. So with this rectangle, it would be 6 times 5, which is 30 centimeters squared. Okay, things got a little trickier later when we started finding the area of a shape whose dimensions are fractions. Okay, so same idea, but we have to do it with fractions now. So, to find the perimeter of this shape, we use our formula. It's a half plus a half plus a half plus a half, which equals 2 centimeters. And the area of this is 1/2 times 1/2. When I multiply fractions, I multiply my denominators and my numerators straight across. So 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4 centimeters squared. Okay. Now, what if it's even more complicated and it's a mixed number? So what if it is 1 1/2 by 1/2? Same idea, but in order to find the area, we have to change this fraction into an improper fraction. So let's do that first. Length times width. What is 1 1/2 as an improper fraction? Well, it's 1 times 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 halves. So now I have 3 halves times 1/2 equals 3 halves. Oops, sorry, 3/4, my bad. Centimeters squared. And then the perimeter would be 1 1/2 plus 1 1/2 plus a half plus a half. And I know these together, 1 1/2 and 1 1/2 is 3. 1/2 and 1/2 is 1. My perimeter is 4 centimeters. Okay. And then our last example, what if we know the area but we don't know one of the dimensions? So, if my area is 2 square feet and one of my dimensions is 1/3 of a foot, I need to figure out what this dimension is. So I can use the reverse of multiplication, which is what I've been doing, and divide. So I know I'm going to have to divide 2 by 1/3. Now when I divide with fractions, remember our rule. We copy, we make it a multiplication problem, and then we invert that last fraction, and this is why it works. We're really asking if I have 2 holes and I'm cut each hole into 3 pieces, I'm really asking how many pieces do I end up with? Well, there's 3 pieces per hole, so I have a total of 6. That's why that works. So we know my missing dimension is 6 feet.